Thanks, Doreen. Kanye West at it again, going on a rant again against Taylor Swift. This time he did it at One Oak, that club in LA last night.
I was like, Taylor, I feel like me and you might sit outside. She said, ooh, Kanye, I like that line. Then she won her award and said something completely different.
This club looks like a blast.
Oh,
this is hell on earth.
Having to listen to him yell on a mic.
Could you imagine?
So if you recall, Kanye put out a song last week. He said maybe someday he and Swift would procreate. You know what he said. He said he called Taylor to get her permission to put that in the song, and she says, never called me. She says, I never told him. I never heard about it. Didn't give permission.
Yeah.
Anyway, joining us now
to talk about this, Kanye, other stuff, Heidi Hamilton from Dish Nation, and the Heidi and Frank Show. That's a lovely place to go for a night out in the town, isn't it?
That's hell on earth. I'm like, I don't like screaming over. What do you got? You're shouting the whole time.
Like, we just dance.
You could barely understand what he said.
Yeah, and why doesn't he just perform? Why does he have to sit up there and just like
Because it's like open mic night for him.
Right, so he's doing this thing. And still talking about it. To me, it's like, he wants Taylor Swift to like him so bad. You're like, look, you're married to Kim Kardashian. You've got a daughter. You've got a new baby. You're supposed to be
a clothing line.
All this stuff is like you should be too busy to be tweeting and doing and who cares what Taylor Swift thinks? Like, move on.
Right.
Well,
but he won't.
He won't move on. He's tweeting these rants. He sounds like a little bit unhinged. I mean, he just sounds like someone who's very, very angry and clearly can't contain it. When does this become a concern? Because now there are rumors that Kim wants to get him some kind of help.
Yeah, Kim Kardashian's like, you need to go to therapy.
Or at least get off Twitter.
Get off Twitter, but I think
he needs to be on meds.
I think he's a little addicted. But here's the thing. I know people who know him in real life.
Oh.
And, I mean, I don't want to brag or anything. But name drop. And here's the thing with him. They said that Kanye West, the real Kanye West, is very quiet, very shy, that all of this is a very Andy Kaufman type of act.
What?
Like, it's just like he's laughing behind the scenes, and we talked about it on the Heidi and Frank show. Frank's like, this is all an act.
He's quiet
laughing
because most of the people around him probably just sit there and agree with him.
That's true. He's got a lot of yes people.
And he's probably buying everybody dinner.
He doesn't have to argue with anybody because everybody agrees with him. But a lot of people who are in that circle say it's weird to see him out in public because he's so quiet he barely says anything in real life. So this is a total character. That, I don't know, Doug West or whatever his real name is. I think it's really Kanye. But like the guy in real life is just this really kind of chill, quiet, geeky guy.
Where's the joke, though? I mean,
I think it's for him. He's like, well, what should I tweet? I'll tweet, Cosby's innocent, and then just watch everybody get so worked up. And like, he's doing it to entertain himself. I don't really know what to believe. I think there is a little bit of, he really does think he's a genius.
This is why at the Grammys I thought that Taylor Swift just really shouldn't have addressed it. Just don't even give him that.
Don't give him that,
Because then it just fans the flames. And here you go. Now he's still on this issue.
And by the way, if Kanye West, we've all agreed to things that we don't really agree with. You know, when somebody goes, "Hey, we should get together," and you don't even like this, but you're like, "Yeah, totally, we'll touch base." It's Taylor just going, "Oh yeah, I love that line, Kanye. That's I mean, if she did even agree to that, or maybe she's being sarcastic, like, "Oh yeah, right, Kanye. Oh, I really love that line." I mean, we say that crap all the time. Like, oh, yeah, we should totally get together. I can't stand her. I'm never getting together.
Totally.
It's just easier to agree.
Lose my number.
I feel like we talked about that enough.
Terry Cruz, he's in the news today, and this I did not see coming. Terry Cruz of Brooklyn Nine-Nine has coming clean about his porn addiction. He says it nearly ruined his life. He's posting all these videos. Take a look.
Yeah.
The subject is dirty little secret. And, you know, for years, my dirty little secret was that I was addicted to pornography for years. Now, most of you who are on Facebook...
Well,
he says it all started when he was 12 years old.
Yeah.
He got help about 6 or 7 years ago when it nearly ended his marriage to gospel singer Rebecca King.
So Major League... Oh, that's another story.
Well, going back to the Terry Crews thing. So I think, and he's saying too, he's like, a lot of guys are going to come forward and go, well, I watch porn. What does that mean? I'm addicted. But Terry Crews is saying, no. He was
morning to night.
You look up and you're like, wow, it's 8 o'clock at night. I've been looking at porn all day.
He wasn't coming up for air.
How is that?
Exactly.
Like, what are you watching?
I don't understand it either because I
don't know
figure
if it's female. I just can't wrap my brain around.
I don't understand it because I feel like if you're going to look at something and go, oh wow, and then okay,
right,
and then I'm done and I shut computer down and I go take a shower and get on with my day. Like I got to go back right before I got to look again. I don't know. I don't understand it. But apparently, yeah, he's been clean because he went to rehab. Like 6 or 7 years, he's been clean. Now he's trying to help other people get off. That's not
help.
Help. Yeah.
Kick it.
Yes. Stop watching. I don't know.
It's weird.
But I will say, they always say you like if you have an addiction and you get rid of one addiction, you trade it.
Right.
He's clearly
You
addicted
replace
to
it with
weights,
something
lifting
else.
weights. Have you seen pictures of
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's not even. So he just traded his addiction.
He looks like Serena Williams when he has his shirt off. I swear. Have you
Very,
seen that
very
photo
athletic.
Of him? Like just
He's.
ripped.
I've seen him at my gym. He's
You
frickin',
do?
He's
Bobby?
hardcore. Like. You know.
I know. So I mean, I think he was always in good shape because he's a former football player. But I mean, maybe after the porn addiction, he really started lifting.
I would rather see him in the gym than cleaning his computer off day in, day out.
Than at a Kinko's.
Where did this conversation go?
I don't know.
Oh, you can get more of this weeknights on Dish Nation, 6:30 at 11:30 right here on Fox 11. Also catch Heidi and Frank on 95.5 KLOS live every weekday morning, 6 to 10 a.m.
You guys have been on the show.
We have been on the show.
have.
It's fun, huh?
So much fun.
Yeah, come back.
We can talk about porn. We can talk about.
Oh, nothing is off limits. That's
Right.
the beauty
Nothing
of the
is
show.
off limits.
Okay.